Afghanistan has a rich and complex history. For decades, the Afghan people have struggled with conflict and instability. In recent times, a new chapter unfolded as the Taliban took control. This event marked a profound shift in the nation's trajectory, particularly for women and girls. Before the Taliban's rise, Afghan women were making strides towards greater equality. They were pursuing education, entering the workforce, and participating in public life. However, the Taliban's return to power cast a shadow over these advancements, threatening to undo years of hard-won progress. The international community watched with bated breath as the Taliban consolidated their control. Concerns mounted about the fate of women's rights in Afghanistan. The world held its breath, waiting to see how the Taliban would govern this time around. The vibrant tapestry of Afghan society seemed to fade, replaced by a stark monochrome landscape. Education, the cornerstone of a thriving society, faced severe restrictions under the Taliban's rule. Schools, once bustling with young minds, were closed to girls beyond elementary grades. This decree sent shockwaves through Afghan society and the international community. The denial of education to girls is a profound loss for Afghanistan. It is an assault on their fundamental right to learn and grow. By barring girls from classrooms, the Taliban deny Afghanistan invaluable contributions. The international community has condemned the Taliban's stance on girls' education. The restrictions imposed on Afghan women extend far beyond the realm of education. The Taliban's interpretation of Islamic law has led to a series of decrees that severely curtail their freedom of movement, expression, and employment. Women are now required to wear the burqa in public, effectively erasing their individual identities and relegating them to the shadows. The mandate for a male guardian, known as a maram, further restricts women's autonomy. Women are prohibited from traveling alone, even short distances, without a male chaperone from their immediate family. The consequences of these restrictions are devastating for Afghan women. They are effectively trapped within their homes, cut off from education, employment, and social interaction. The vibrant lives they once led, filled with aspirations and contributions to society, have been brutally curtailed. Section 4. A World Divided. Perspectives on Taliban's Governance. The Taliban's return to power in Afghanistan has ignited a global debate about the group's ideology, governance, and treatment of women. The international community finds itself grappling with the complexities of engaging with a regime that espouses values antithetical to its own. The Taliban's actions have drawn sharp condemnation from Western nations, particularly regarding their stance on women's rights. The United States, once a major player in Afghan affairs, has taken a firm stance against the Taliban, imposing sanctions and withholding aid in response to human rights abuses. The European Union has echoed these concerns, making it clear that any future engagement with the Taliban will be contingent upon their respect for human rights, including women's rights. This divergence of views reflects the complex geopolitical landscape surrounding Afghanistan. Section 5. Echoes of Hope. The Fight for Afghanistan's Future. Despite the bleak realities, flickers of hope persist. Courageous women and girls resist the Taliban's oppressive rule, demanding their rights. They organize clandestine schools and raise their voices in protest. The international community amplifies these voices and supports their struggle. Humanitarian organizations provide essential aid, especially to women and girls. The fight for Afghanistan's future is far from over.